Hi, welcome back, or welcome if you're new here. I've been on my loc journey for a little over 2 years and I am so in love with my hair. I want to share my experience and I hope that it is helpful. Today I wanted to share 10 reasons why you should loc your hair. If you've been struggling with your hair, if you're natural and you don't know what to do next because you feel like maybe loose natural is not for you, I see a lot of people going back to the perm, going back to the relaxer. Well, I'm here to give you my top 10 reasons why you should loc your hair instead. So the number one reason, of course, is because it's beautiful. When your hair is locked, from the moment you wake up in the morning, you just shake it and you go. You don't really need to do anything. You can wear whatever you want also with it. You can wear hat, you can wear it in a ponytail, you can wear it in a bun, you can wear it any way you want, but mainly day to day, you do not have to do anything and it is nice and presentable. Personally, I would say maybe for traditional loc, there is a little bit of a adaptation period. So if you're good with hair and you know how to style it in this little awkward period, potentially, like maybe you will go through it, maybe not. However, if you're rocking like maybe Microlocs, Sisterlocks, instant locks, you will be able to rock your hair pretty fast, no fussing or anything like that. It's an enjoyable process. So my second reason is it is a natural hairstyle. It uses your hair and your hair only. Of course, it is possible to do loc extensions, but I would say most people use their own hair to do the style. Also, you don't need chemicals to do locs. You just start with your hair, minimum products, and there you go. That's really an important reason for a lot of people. It was for me. I didn't want to have to use any chemicals and it's the best. My third reason to loc your hair is it is a low maintenance hairstyle. Locs, like I said before, is you get up and you go. You don't have to do anything. And also you do not have to do a lot of upkeep for your locs. So if you're wearing traditional locs, you take a few minutes or hours, depending on how many locs you have, to retwist every now and then. You decide how your hair is doing and what stage you are in your journey to decide how often you retwist. If you're interlocking and you prefer going to a salon, well, it depends also on the size of your locs, the time that it takes. But other than that, you do not need to do anything to your locs. For Sisterlocks, for example, you don't need to use any products. You don't need to deep condition. You don't need to do an extensive wash day. All you need to do is wash your hair, and you can do it every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks. If you're feeling lazy like me, you braid and band before, you wash it, and then when you finish, you towel dry and you let it air dry. And if you want to leave it in the twist to get the little crinkles, or you remove the twist, and there you go, your wash day is over. You just shampoo twice, no need for conditioner, no need for deep conditioning. And then maybe when your locs are formed and they're mature, once in a while you can deep condition, but even then it's not a lot of work because you don't have to do it every week. The number 4 reason why you should definitely loc your hair is that this is a style that looks the best on kinky hair. So if you have 4A, 4B, 4C hair, locs look good on our hair. It looks the best on our hair. I'm not gonna stay on that reason too much, but for me, the fact that my hair just is enhanced, it is better because of the locs, is amazing. The 5th reason I have is that locs are healthy for the hair. So because you're not doing much with it, you're not manipulating it, it's really healthy. You put strands together, you form a loc, and they are protecting each other. So they are stronger together, and it's really a healthy style. Plus, again, you don't have to use chemicals, you don't have to use products. So if you're sensitive to certain ingredients, it's not gonna affect your health. Overall, it's a really healthy hairstyle. Number 6, locs free your mind. Yes, this was a reason for me that was really important. I wanted to be free from the life that I had before locking my hair, where I had to take care of my hair. Every weekend I had something to do with my hair, and sometimes on the weekdays as well. Of course, taking care of yourself is not a burden in itself, but I think that sometimes we put a lot of pressure on ourselves, especially with this hair journey movement, the natural hair movement, and everything that comes with it. The methods and the products and this and that, and sometimes this is good and sometimes this is bad. And I think that this pressure is not really good. The regimens have to really be simple, and they're not necessarily. And so I really felt like my hair journey was becoming a burden. There was a lot for me to do, and my hair wasn't really thriving. So I think I was doing too much for sure. But locking your hair and not having to take care of it all the time, it just frees your mind completely. If this is something that you're seeking, imagine that life where you don't have to do anything to take care of your hair because it's thriving on its own. Number 7, for me, this was a really important point. It is a surefire way to grow your hair. If you've been struggling with hair growth, with gaining length, with growing your hair long, and you really want to find a way, you've tried products, you've tried supplements, you've tried vitamins, whatever it is, maybe locks are for you. Maybe your hair does need help. It does need support. The support that a lock will give, like for this is a lock strand, but it's a bunch of hairs together and they're protecting each other. I'm expecting that my hair will grow because my hair is like this, and also because all the hair that I shed doesn't get to go in the garbage. It just stays here to lengthen my hair. So for people who've had difficulty with length retention, this might be a solution. I know it's not real hair growth, quote unquote, but it's good enough for me. I'm not wearing extensions. I am not having to wear wigs, to wear weaves or anything like that. I'm wearing my natural hair. I really think that this is a solution that people should look at as something to do. When a lot of people are using weaves and wigs, not a lot of people are using locks. I think what they are seeking is the same. And I think that all the lock community on YouTube is showing people that locks are beautiful. Also, I would add that for people with fine, fragile hair, this could be a solution. Of course, you don't know until you try it. Maybe your hair is too fragile for locks. I'm not really sure. I'm not a loctician. I don't know how fragile hair, more fragile than mine, would work with locks. But my experience, personally, knowing that my hair was damaged, my hair was fine, my hair was fragile, and seeing the progress in only 2 years, I would say for fine and fragile hair and damaged hair, locks are a great idea. Number 8, I would say number 8 is locks are the ultimate protective style. Like if you're thinking about it, I mentioned this in another video, but if you want to protect your hair for a few years, you could do cornrows every week or every other week, put wigs on it, or you could absolutely do locks. Do them in a size that it won't bother you when you have to start detangling and removing it, but it's a beautiful protective style. Of course, we don't have any guarantee. It will work better for some people than for other people, but I've seen people who've worn locks for 2-3 years remove them and gain so much length. So I think that locks are an ultimate protective style. If you know your hair and if you're patient, you know you're installing locks to remove them. It's not usually the idea when you lock your hair is not to remove it, but if you know that this is something that you might want to try, so maybe not do them too small, or if you know that it won't matter to you when you're ready to remove them. If they're small, then fine, you do them the size that you want, and then you know in your head you're keeping them for a couple years, 3 years, 5 years. Some people even stay longer, 7 years, 10 years, and then they decide that's it, that's enough, and they remove them. I think that locks are the ultimate protective style just for that. My number 9 is 3 words. No more detangling. No more detangling. This for me was the ultimate. I did not want to continue having to detangle my hair, and so locks definitely saved me for that. My hair is fine, it's fragile, but it's tangle prone. So many knots all over my head. I just didn't like it. I just did not like the fact that my hair tangled so easily. In the end, I found a way with aloe vera juice or aloe vera gel to help with the detangling, but it was still a long process. Took me a long time in the shower. So if these things are things that you are going through, I would consider locks. Definitely would. I did it. So yeah, locks are a good idea for people struggling with that very problem. Number 10, no more products to take care of your hair. You do not need any products to take care of your hair. Just maybe for Sisterlocks, you need a shampoo, and maybe later on after your hair is locked, you will be able to use maybe a moisturizing spray or a deep conditioner once in a while, but that's it. I was a product junkie when I was relaxed and when I was natural. I used to buy products almost weekly. It was really a problem, either because the little jars would finish really fast, so I had to repurchase, but mainly because I was trying a lot of products all the time. And I'm not saying everybody has that problem. However, it was a problem for me, and it was a problem for a lot of people I heard on YouTube and a lot of people I know in real life. It's not being natural that made us start spending less. Definitely not. Actually, it was quite the opposite. Before my hair journey, I never really bought that many products. Once in a while, I'd buy something to try it. That was fine. After I started my hair journey, I was at the store every week trying to find the product to do this or that, and it was endless. So with locks, you do not need products. You just use your shampoo to wash your hair, and then also you may need some kind of product to do your palm rolling. That's it. Hair products, no, I haven't purchased hair products for my hair aside from the Sisterlocks starter shampoo. I haven't purchased products for my locks. You do not need any products to wear locks. And the last point is a bonus point. You can wear your hair loose without shrinkage or with minimal shrinkage whenever you want. You don't have to use heat. You don't have to use chemicals. So this is not my true length. I have to pull it and see how long it is. It's not the same as doing a silk press. My true length doesn't show, but it's not like having a wash and go either. My wash and go used to go up all the way up here, and now my hair is down to my shoulders and it stays there. And it's the same with traditional locks. As soon as your hair settles and it starts growing, because in the beginning it's locking, so you're not really seeing the growth, but as soon as it starts growing, it doesn't stop, and your length just shows all the way down your back. Unfortunately, this is not something that you can do easily with loose natural hair, but this is a great pro of having locks, the fact that you can show length without using chemicals or without using heat on your hair. I really like that. So that's it for this video. Let me know in the comments below if you agree with my points, and if you have points to add to this list, do not hesitate, leave them down below. Let me know your reason, like your main reason why you locked, maybe 1 or 2 reasons why you locked your hair. For me, the main reason was to reach my ultimate goal for length, and also to simplify my hair routine. I thought that it was too elaborate and it took me too long, and it was just not sustainable for my mental health and my happiness. Also, because locks suit my personality, I know that not everybody can wear locks. Some people just like silky straight hair, which locks are, even if it looks like this, it doesn't look silky straight, you know? I understand that locks are not for everyone, but I think that a lot of people think that locks are not for them, but really they could be. So I'm gonna continue making these videos. I'm gonna continue showing my experience and my enthusiasm for the locks, because I think it's amazing. It has done wonderful things in my life, and whatever I can share, whatever I can give as information regarding my own locks, I will. Thank you for subscribing. I love the fact that we're growing. I keep saying it and I will never stop saying it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I will see you next time. Bye.